Hey, joining us now, we're kind of fired up, our good friend Catrina Davis, becoming a regular on our show, principal at Dominion Investment Grade Diamonds. Go to trustanddiamonds.com. Hey, Catrina, great to have you.
Good morning. How are you, John?
Good. We're fired up because we're going to Cleveland for 2 days, and not that that's the greatest town to be in, but I'm really excited about this upcoming debate because I think it's going to be very, very interesting. We're going to be live there 2 days. So, Catrina, I'm reading yesterday in the Wall Street Journal, as I have to, pursue all this stuff to get ready for my show and see what's going on out there. So I'm reading in WSJ last week, and I see that Jeff Curry of Goldman Sachs, woohoo, big name, guy's got clout, predicting the price of gold to dip below $1,000 an ounce. Now, I've said this before. I think that gold right now is overvalued, but that's just me. I'm not an investment analysis. I'm just a political prognosticator. But I think it's going to go down around 750. And so, but then when I read Curry at Goldman Sachs, this guy knows what he's talking about. And so he says it's going to go down under $1,000 an ounce. Now, right now, it's much higher than that. So we're talking about a devaluation potentially of gold. Dominion Investment Grade Diamonds comes to the table, though, with a new alternative that got me fired up. Diamonds. Now, it's not in the jewelry that we wear, right? But as an investment, can you share with our audience why and how the value of diamonds has remained so stable throughout history, because I believe that history predicts the future. And while gold and everything else, gold and silver, we all know about that, up and down, suffers and is dictated by global economy and global events of today. What's the difference?
Yeah, sure, John. Here at Dominion, we've really, really done our homework, and our research tells us that diamond demand is going to outpace supply for the foreseeable future. So lack of new discoveries, the growing appetite for diamonds in developing countries, specifically China and India, and strong incomes here among the affluent Americans, all position diamonds for great appreciation, thus introducing a lucrative alternative investment.
Now, when we talk about investing in diamonds, though, there's a particular grade, right, of investment. It's not what you're going and buying in the store if you're buying somebody, a diamond bracelet or something like that. But is that supply different? Like when we talk about emerging middle classes and in specifically China and India, and as they emerge and they buy diamonds, does it matter what grade they're buying, or does that still affect the supply and demand ratio?
Well, it all does. Every diamond that's bought definitely affects the supply and demand ratio. But the folks over in China, they're really particular about what they're buying. They're buying that top 1%, what we would call the investment grade diamond. That's what they're looking for. They want that perfection. It's really a status symbol for a lot of folks in emerging markets, and they're really looking for that flawless stone.
Well, now, Catrina, you said something that's interesting, and it almost sounds like the stars and the moons are starting to align. You mentioned that there's a lack of new discoveries. Is that like new discoveries in diamond mines? What do you exactly mean by that?
Yes, meaning we're simply not pulling as many diamonds from the earth. The existing mines are almost depleted. We've talked about this. The industry expects production to decline beginning in 2018. It's right around the corner. The mining companies are scrambling to find more diamond deposits. The diamond industry has slashed its exploration budget in half since 2007, which doesn't bode well for the hope of new discoveries. And even if something's found, it does take an average of 14 years to get a mine up and running. So the bottom line is supply is diminishing.
Now, if supply is going down and diamond mining companies think that demand will go up, why would they not be investing in trying to find new mines?
They're just not pulling as many diamonds from the earth. So as they're running out of stones, it's becoming more and more costly because they're having to dig down deeper into the earth. So it's just getting more and more difficult for them to find diamonds. So they're backing off.
Right. So basically, there's a cost-benefit analysis ratio that diamond miners are doing and saying that until the price goes way up, they can't justify the investment of diamond mine exploration, right?
Exactly.
See, that
exactly.
that makes a lot of sense to me, and that almost ensures to me that what you're going to see is an appreciation of diamonds. Now, when you look at that overall and you compare diamonds to gold and silver, which has gone up and down, as the supply is diminishing, we have less diamonds out there to buy. Now, talk to us on the demand side. What's going on for the demand of diamonds, Catrina?
Sure. Demand is expected to double by the year 2020. The emerging economies of India, China are feeding into this increased demand, as well as the increase in disposable income among the affluent classes in the U.S. So when you add these two factors together, the increase in demand for diamonds with the forecasted restriction on the supply, we naturally see values driven up. It's a good time for diamonds.
When we're talking about demand doubling and going up, it certainly, you look at the world and you say, okay, that kind of makes sense. And I can say that I put my money where my mouth is. I recently made a diamond investment through Dominion Investment Grade Diamonds, and I want to tell everybody that it's a really seamless process. And when I got my diamond, it all came. They had to sign for it and everything. I looked at that thing and I said to myself, I've got something that I know is going to value, and I don't have to be checking my portfolio every day or worrying about, what's happening in the global economy. There was a peace of mind there that I have. That's why I'm so excited about this. And I'm sure a lot of you listening to me would love to hear more about, Catrina, your process. I went through it, obviously. So tell us, once someone decides that they're ready to take the plunge and invest in diamonds, how does this whole thing work?
Well, first of all, John, they just need to give us a call. We do have GIA-certified agents available to assist you from start to finish, just as we did with your experience. Usually when folks first call, they've already done quite a bit of research, and they're excited, and they want to learn more. And they usually have a list of questions, so we want to walk them through that. And then we actually ask them a few questions so that we can understand the needs of each client. And, it's easy. You might assume, John, that their needs should all be identical. Buy diamonds at a good price so that they'll go up in value, and then down the road they can flip them for a profit. But it's actually not that simple. We have some clients that buy diamonds planning to gift them down to children or grandchildren. We have some clients that buy diamonds just to increase the retirement nest egg. Some simply need a place to store their wealth. You run out of places to put your money. Good problem to have, right?
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Or they just need tangible, portable wealth. That's really attractive to them. If clients are looking for liquidity, meaning they want to sell off or gift off pieces of the investment over time, then we're going to recommend that they invest in a suite of smaller diamonds. Let's say, 5 or 6 1-carat stones with a $50,000 investment. Whereas a client with that same $50,000 that's interested in maximum growth, I always say the most bang for their buck, and plans on sitting on that investment long term, to that client we're going to recommend that they invest in the largest stone that they can afford within their budget, perhaps a single 4.5-carat diamond. So remember, the rarer the diamond, the more aggressive the appreciation. And those large stones are becoming harder and harder to come by. So you've got rarity with size. So size plus the high quality, remember that top percent of quality diamonds that we're talking about, that equals great rarity and great appreciation. So it's all about understanding the client's intent on how they plan to use the investment, and that helps us determine what's the best fit for each individual client.
Well, look, anybody that's interested in investing in diamonds, there's one place to go. That's where I went, trustanddiamonds.com, and Catrina Davis. And I tell you what sold me, because I don't know anything about diamonds. I don't know anything about stones. I'm not in the industry, but I was looking for something a little bit different because I don't have a lot saved up, and I didn't want that much risk. But what sold me was the 100% money back guarantee, because there's always a fear that you buy something, you don't know what you're talking about, and there's a fear of I'm going to make a mistake. But what sold me was 100% money back guarantee. Basically, you buy it, it comes to your house, you get it appraised, and if the appraisal's under what you're buying it for, then you can just send it back at 100% of your money back. I mean, that to me made it easy, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's just a nice safety net for our clients. We don't intend that we're going to ever have to actually employ this guarantee because we do offer our clients such good pricing. But within 30 days of receiving your investment-grade diamond from Dominion, you take that to your local jeweler and have it appraised. If it comes back at a value anything less than what you paid Dominion for that diamond, just simply send it back with the GIA grading report and the packaging, and we will refund your money. Absolutely.
See, this is the thing that why I got involved, and I'm so excited about it. I'm basically looking for three things: liquidity, valuation, and portability. Okay, those are the things that I'm interested in because I don't know what's going to happen in the economy. We don't have a lot of money saved, so whatever we have, I just can't roll the dice, if you know what I mean.
Sure.
I can't take. I have a very low risk ratio, if you will. Mm-hmm. So I was looking for something that if things go down in my business, it's liquid. I don't want to be paying penalties and, things like that, 10%, get the IRS involved in it. Not interested in that. So Diamonds offered me that. Also valuation. I want to be sure that I'm investing in something that I have a very, I'm confident based on history, I'm going to get valuation. And then I want something that I can take with me if I decide to go across the country or state. I just want to be able to put it in my pocket and go. And so those are the three things that offered me. Now, it's interesting what you said, and I really never thought about some of the things that you just explained. So somebody decides on a beautiful 4.5 cut diamond. Then what happens? I mean, how fast do they receive it? What happens?
It is a little bit of a process, and I just like to let people know that up front, but it is all for their safety. I tell people count on a 2 to 3 week time frame. Here at Dominion, we have a patent pending process that we've put in place, and this is all for the protection, again, of the client. First, we have the diamond shipped to us for verification, and then we send that diamond off to GIA for regrading. It's been graded, but we want to have it regraded just for further verification. Then it's laser inscribed and sealed. The diamond itself is actually laser inscribed with the identification number on the girdle of the diamond. If you think in your mind of the shape of a diamond and the largest diameter around the stone, that in the industry is referred to as the girdle. So that's where the identification number is placed. Then it's sealed. Then it comes back from GIA to us with the grading report, and then we package that all in the Dominion display box, what you received in the mail, John, and then we send that out to the client. And again, this is all done for the protection of the client so they know that they're getting exactly what they purchased.
It's so easy. It's just incredible. Anybody that gets involved with this is going to be shocked with how easy this is, and the level of customer service that you have also blew me away. Now, for more information, you can call Catrina directly, 855-351-8910, 855-351-8910, or visit them at trustindiamonds.com. That's trustindiamonds.com. This is the way to go, and for your diamond or hard asset investment, I wouldn't go anywhere else. I highly recommend them, trustindiamonds.com, 855-351-8910. We want to thank Catrina Davis for being